I saw your video on that one. You better believe it. Oh, here.
Look at that.
There it is.
I know. He's got a pump on, so I'm not. That's unfair. It's unfair. Can't be.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Papi Al's walking his pump.
Yeah. So I gotta work at these too.
You think walking your dog gets girls? Try walking your pump.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it. It's a Deadpool jacket. Very nice. Oh, beautiful. There you go.
Thank you, that felt good.
Always superheroes. Superhero you wear tells a lot also about your character. There's people who like Superman, there's people who like Green Lantern, there's people who like The Flash, there's people who like Deadpool, you know. So the reason why they like them is something in their character resonates with something in their character. Would you agree? People like Darth Vader. Why? Maybe the power. It's not that they like bad guys because they're bad. It's something in the character that resonates with. What I liked about Batman, he was older, successful, had some dough, had cool cars. But then, even though he had it all, he still went, he got on the streets and you know, got dirty. You follow what I'm saying? Like, his alter ego was totally opposite. You got a guy who's in the streets trying to save people versus the billionaire guy, right? Tony Stark the same way. Good problems to have, man. See, people just get better in here. People only have good things. They lose weight, they get better, they're doing great, they're avoiding surgery. Like, I see that all day long in these four walls. It's super uncommon, right? You don't see that anywhere else. So that's why with that one couple, how you doing, Raj? You have like gout. He's like, oh, so much better, Mike. And I feel the way I'm like, oh. Thank God, because you just hate seeing people suffer. But see, healing takes time. So you just want that healing process. Are we there yet? You know, I'm impatient like anybody else. And the thing is, when they get better, and I'm grateful, and they're grateful, and they got momentum, that momentum takes the rest of the way. Because you don't feel like it's impending doom anymore. It's amazing what the body can do.
Another Business Finishing School podcast. I am Ashley Mooney, the Executive Director of BFS and your host for today's call. This is a way for you to learn what other entrepreneurs and successful people are doing in their industry, in their community, and in their network so that you can learn how to prevent common business mistakes. So welcome, Dr. Chris. I'm so excited to have you today.
Thanks, Ash. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me on.
So many people are in this same spot. They go to school, they spend all this money on this skill that they've learned in that profession. They feel like they're stuck in that. They can't go anywhere with it.
Oh, absolutely. That's what happens. Our belief systems pass to our kids from our parents. It used to be, hey, listen, you got to go to college to make it. To make what? You know, so what happens is we put on this fake suit, and instead of learning about Saturn and geology, he's going to go through all these courses, all this college, and he's going to see that the only thing college was good for was the relationships he met of people. They get the job, they collect good benefits, and they get married and have kids, and they're unsatisfied.
So many people walk around saying words that they don't even know the meaning.
100%.
Selfishness.
Yep.
And so many entrepreneurs and employees are walking out there, I will never be selfish, or ego, like, oh, I would never have an ego. And you did a talk on your 15-minute fuels, and you said something about ego and how you have an ego. And I was just like, how dare he say that? Like, I'm watching it and I'm thinking to myself, this guy is like out of his head. This is so weird, but I couldn't stop watching it. So then I'm like, okay, well, just slow down a second, because I'm a definition person. I'm going to pull up what ego actually means. And the definition of ego is exactly how I'm trying to raise my children.
Right.
To be self-confident, to be self-assured. And then I thought to myself, well, wow, if that's really what ego means, if everybody walked around with an ego and a selfish purpose so that they can then be unselfishly giving and loving to other people, how much better of a planet would the world live in?
And like, you're a mom, so for For you not to have an ego, do you think you're important to your husband and your kids and everybody at business finishing school? Like, of course you're important. So to say no ego, and Ashley, it's an educated way of society to keep you controlled. Listen, I think passion destroys businesses. You're being controlled by circumstances versus, you know what? I am thankful to the gifts and talents, and I do have a good self-esteem and importance because I'm an important person. Because of the gifts I've been given, I can really go out and help people. The reason why you had that emotional, who does this guy think he is? Because just like you, I was trained that pride and ego were so bad.
Right, absolutely. And I think the fear behind all of this and what keeps people in imprisonment of not accepting the ego and not accepting that they can be powerful is they have this false belief that that's going to elevate them in their minds to make them think that they're actually better than everyone else around them, which is a different level than what it is that you're speaking of.
It's conceit. People are saying pride and ego when they really mean conceit. Pride is more like I appreciate myself for the gifts and talent, but conceit thinks you're better. So a conceited person, or what I call it, becomes the villain. The villain personality thinks they're better than everybody because they don't see they have weaknesses. See, a hero realizes they're not perfect. That's where humility and courage comes from. And the final step I could leave you guys with this, especially if you're in scarcity. The reason why we don't move forward is because we're scared of things. The toughest thing to do in life is make a decision, because you're always afraid that you're going to make the wrong decision. And I could tell you my end goal of where I'm living today, if you told me this at 20 years old, I wouldn't have believed you. But it's all these unknowns in the journey. Instead of being afraid of it, why don't you go and put yourself in the position to as many unknowns as you could embrace, and then just ride the journey of where you're going to go and reaching the goals and dreams of your life. And that's that. So my goal to you guys, my message is to embrace the unknowns, because that is where everything is at.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Have a great day, everyone. All right, so that stops. Thank you.
Yeah, always
That was
awesome. Of course.
Well, I'm taking your advice because you said find your vehicle.
So what is it?
Whether it's writing, video, or whatever, and go for that. So I'm like, okay. So we've been doing writing and email, and I've been doing the phone calls. I wasn't feeling that, and I began to hate my job. I'm like, well, I could do a daily 5-minute lunch business tip. So I started doing that, and I had, kid you not, I've had the stomach bug all week. And the moment that camera comes on, and I'm doing these podcasts, or I'm doing whatever, I'm not in pain. I'm not sick.
Right?
My skin different, my hair looks different. My husband's even was like, man, you look amazing. What has changed? What are you doing? And I'm like, well, I guess I'm just walking into what it is that God has laid out for me and owning it and taking control of it.
Yeah, you look differently. You're vibrating at a higher state. You're your true hero, and everybody benefits. And then you feel good about it, and you feel exactly the way you were created to be, or you're supposed to be.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day.
Thanks, Ash. God bless. Dude, yes. All right, good. 255. Because you got to cut. You got to cut 250, and that'll give me 2 pauses.
Dude, it's a science,
And
man.
I went a little bit fast, so if I get down to 250, then I could stretch it out. And they give me 5 minutes, and hopefully they're like 5 minutes. And then when I'm ready, I'm like, dude, I'll do a 20. Let's do it right. There you go.
Wait, this is what we're
How about this? Where I go, so no, we'll do the 3 minutes, right? So I'll do the 5 minutes in front of the massive crowd. I'm like, hey, I'll do the 20 right now, and if you're not satisfied or didn't change your life, I'll pay for your ticket here. Then everybody will be like, yeah, let's do it. Right. You know, that puts me on the spot where, you know, it's the ballsy move. It's like, yeah, we'll do it, and that might be the one risk take that creates the unknown opportunity. We're always looking for this unknown. Cool. That was good. Thank you guys for pushing me. That's another thing. Why do people think I'm so self-pushed and driven? It's like I'm why-driven. No need to speak up, but I think when you're doing big things, you're always caught with the conflict of, I think it's just that pain. At the end of the day, you know, we'll win our race. You know, I'm not racing against anybody else.